I'm a social creature. I like humans, and I really enjoy human interaction. My name is Jessica Fanzo. I am a nutritionist. I'm an American citizen, but I've lived in many places in the United States, and I've also lived in Kenya and now Italy. I did all of my degrees in nutrition, my bachelor's, master's, and PhD, so I'm clearly passionate about nutrition.
Oh, ciao, ciao. Dimmi, amico mio.
And I've since now gone more toward public health, nutrition governance, and more of applied research in the field of food systems, diet, and food security. The first time I went to Africa, I remember thinking that it was just such a profound, changing experience for me to see so much farmland and so much culture and rich tradition around foods. And it really brought me in initially, and I knew that this was somewhere that I really wanted to work.
One of the things Jessica did here in World Food Programme is working what we call the program of REACH, focusing on prevention of stunting. Each of the different fields need to be, I would say, evidence-based, and she has been very rigorous in her approach of tackling these different problems.
You can't completely understand nutrition and what people are consuming at the household without understanding nutritional biochemistry. You have to know what's happening to nutrients in the body in order to understand what could be improved as far as people's consumption patterns.
I consider her as one of the best nutritionists in her age group because she has this enormous skill of understanding what's happening in the field, but at the same time being able to switch back to what's happening at the global level, at the policy level.
Growing up, I was never really that good in school and in studies. I always struggled a bit. But I guess because it was so difficult, it made me more intrigued to try to be a better scientist through something that I really loved, which was food and health.
I want to practice what she preaches, so when she comes home, we're actually doing that. Growing our own peppers, we were growing cilantro. We brought a bunch of corn masa with us so I could make the tortillas by hand.
I like to bake bread, and I bake more bread than I can eat. When I said to Jess, she said, "I'll have some," and she became my best customer. A companion is somebody with whom you eat bread. Compane.
Now he's going to stretch it out. This is very Italian style, Roman style, very popular.
She can work with people at a really high level, like ministers or with Jeff Sachs, and she's not intimidated. And at the same time, she can meet with people in African villages that are very poor, and she treats everybody the same.
I always go and talk to her. I enjoy so much interacting. She influenced me very much on understanding of what can be done and what cannot be done in the whole issue of linking nutrition, agriculture, biodiversity.
In your life, you have mentors, people that help you along the way, that provide guidance and help you make decisions. And definitely Mauricio is one of these mentors for me. I actually don't have any answers. I just surround myself with people who have all the answers. This is in Kitui, Kenya. These women were very interested in diversifying their land. They were teaching me a song about grinding the grain. I was trying to dance like them, which was not good.
One of the things that she does with a lot of younger people in the field is that she tries to nurture them and advise them to become practitioners in the development field.
She's like the professor or the teacher or the mentor you always wished you had in your life. Isn't it? Yeah, it's very clear.
I might think that my work is interesting, but that doesn't mean that everyone else thinks it's interesting. So to have other people look at my work and say, well, that's good stuff, it means a lot. I was actually in New York at the time when I got the email. And of course I told Derek, but I did call my parents first thing. The second person I called was my good friend Rosalind Riemans, because she deserves the award just as much as I do, because a lot of the work that I'm being awarded for was also her work.
It's rare to find a person that is so interesting, She can be fun at the same time, so fun, interesting, yes, something like this.
She's not a desk jockey. She might be a disc jockey, and that's another matter.
She might complain to me about things, which I probably hear more than anyone else.
I mean, kooky is not the right word because that sounds like she's kind of a kook.